What's cracking, lacking, lads? The football season is back. How are we? How are we keeping? Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Hang on, let me turn this light up a small bit. I'm a little bit in the dark. Kind of like the CAICEDO deal, isn't it? Really, whatever the hell's going on there. How are we, lads? Welcome back, Spider LFC. It's the 2023-2024 season. If it feels like I haven't been away, but then it feels like it was forever. So, yeah, I'm good, lads. I'm good. Been doing a lot of gigs. You know, I just did 10 gigs in like 15 days. It's been nuts. So, I'm surprised I still have a voice, to be honest with you. I must be looking after myself a lot better than what I used to. But, how are we? Lads, I predicted the team down to a bloody T. Which is, it's nuts to think. But let me have a look at this. Yeah, I've been putting it everywhere this morning. I was calling out the team the whole lot. And I said it exactly like that. I've been saying this since last season. Play Gakpo on the left of that midfield. You know, where Thiago normally plays. If Thiago's not available, you know. So, I wish if we'd go down through this, I'll get I'll go down through the list there of while we're at it. Hang on. Nicholas on Facebook says I thought it was a Levelers concert. Alright, Mark first. Can't see us getting either of them players. I can. One of them anyway, at least. Guan de Pool. What's happening, Derek? How are you keeping, lad? Mark Forrest. So, how we got? This was one of the hardest games we could have got. So, if you can hear the little kid in the background, he's not used to me doing this for the last few weeks. So he's been like, oh, who's he talking to in there? And yeah, look. So afternoon Spider in chat. Here we go. T12, I agree, Mark. Afternoon, Panov. I hope everyone is well and we get a win with no injuries. That was me. Get a cup in, lads. Make sure you get a cup in. Andrew, how's it going, man? Big up, Kev. Looking forward to this. Can't wait. Match day is back. The Mighty Reds are back. Looking forward to it as well, Andrew. Definitely. Carol, how's it going, lad? What's the crack? Good to see you back. CCTV. What's happening, dude? LFC win or John W. Henry hands Lansley's. Wait, let me have a look at this. Lansley's helicopter in the center circle whilst firing 50 M's at Tadster. Oh, I don't know what he's thinking, man, to be honest with you. Brentford 2, Spurs 2, full time, lads, in case you didn't see. Just while we're on that feature, let me see. I'm after adding in more features to the channel this season. I'll change colours and stuff as I go along, but we'll see how we get along with. That's the formation right there, lads. So I'll bang it. It's there anyway, ready to go in that side. But let's have a look. This should work. There you go. So now we've got the league table that can pop up at any time that I've edited. As long as I edit it and it goes, the league table will just pop up for the top 10 at least. Anyway, I can add it in different ways in future, but I said I do it this way for now. So at the moment, Liverpool over the top 10. You know, but you know, it's a long season ahead. You know what I mean? But like, anyway, let's go back to these a second. I'll catch up with these in a sec. Best time to play Chelsea at their ground. I think further into the season they're going to be more gel together and settled. Yeah, Pano, I'd 150% agree with that there. I think we can just pummel them at the start. They can kind of go and say that they're like slightly rebuilding, Pochettino's first game, blah blah blah. They'll have all the excuses ready, you know. So yeah, we'll see. Good afternoon, Carol. How are you? Afternoon. I'm going 0-0. History is on my side. I hope I'm wrong. Can't be another one. It can't be like 4 0-0s in a row. You know what I mean? So wouldn't be the worst result, Carol. It would be for me, Mark. I wouldn't be happy with anything less than a win here. We go and we buy Sabasli and bring in higher quality where we couldn't feed the attack last season, and you know, McAllister can pass from deep, and yeah, you're going to have a 2-1 win. That's better positively, Mark. I like it. But like you can have McAllister who can pass from deep as well, and Sabasli who can strike from anywhere really. So T12, I've predicted 1-0 us, but it sends a 0-0. Panav 3-1. I'm saying I'm going to smash them. I kind of said similar. I said 3-0 or 3-1 Panav, so more likely it'll balance in between and say a 2-0. No, Mark would lose. No, a Mark. What was it? Mark. Oh, loss would be, but I can't see that happening. No, I can't. We're back T12. Hey Gary, Mark. People saying hello. How are you, Spider? I'm grand. T12 yourself. Just need to get the stadium fixed. Yeah, well, it's nearly. Well, I'm for one to know all about that, guys, because the guys that me and my guys that own the tickets that are going over, even my game. I'm not getting hospitality for the first game that I'm over there, because the stadium's not going to be ready. So I'm going to be sitting in normal seats like everybody else, for that game. But at least they're refunding us the hospitality price and giving us free tickets, so that's great. Just need to get the stadium fixed. Clap to give Bowley Stone Cold Stunner. Well, I was in the CAICEDO live the other day. That went well, didn't it? Yeah, kind of went nuts, yeah. Can't get better than that team. Mac Forest, can't see us getting, I don't know. Oh no, we're going right back again. Gakpo is a perfect left centre. But he is, because he likes drive. He doesn't like his back to goal or back facing goal. He likes driving at people. And he's brilliant when he's zigzagging in from that left hand side. He frees up Luis Diaz. Everybody tracks in and Salah gets free at the back post. So my thing is that Luis Diaz is fantastic. I just wanted to cross a bit more with his left leg. Carlo jinx it. It kicked off at Earl's Court earlier. Chelsea came in and the Scousers folded him. Come on, LFC. Hi, Patrick Meckett. Welcome to the channel. Lads, if you're on Facebook, please say hello. You can chat amongst each other back and forth to Facebook with the pop-ups that are here. Mark, how could be worse? Are you Wigs? If we get 2-2 draw, then that's a good sign if you know. Yeah. Good, Mark. You okay, mate? Carl has a knack of jinxing it. Yeah, better be a win. John Henry put Romano in an armbar 10-1. That's a fella who's going through the ringer at the moment. You know, people are starting to see that he's only there for the ad revenue and the clickbait a bit now. He's not really, he's just rehashing the same old stuff. Let's get into these rats from the off. I agree, Wiggs. Alright, boy, Jack. Hey. Jack, what are you saying, lad? There you go. Hard to be available for friendlies because of strange kickoff times. Saturday early, always tough for me to do. Yeah. It's Jack's channel there, lads. If you want to go over and follow on Anfield Road TV. DK, welcome. G'day. And I don't have no for Smaldy. I think there'll be a bit leggy at the start, but I think we'll go at them. Hope you had a good summer, Spider. I did. A bit of traveling, did a bit, you know. And I went back to Munich for a while. Played a lot of festivals and gigs and stuff like that, so I appreciate that. What's this? Alright, Jack La. 4-1. Do you know what, Jack? That's what I was saying. 3-0, 4-1. That's exactly what I said. There is. We check at the lads round that have post match with Kev and Khan. Yeah. Yeah, bang that up. Yeah, so I'll be on Anfield Road TV later, lads, for the post match with Jack. So we have a look at that. Mark, I have a history of jinxing the driver. Carl, shut up, you jinx. Yeah, we all know that. Hitting Nula. Okay. How's it going, man? Lots of toilet visits then, Carl. Are you going to every home game spot? I'm not, Carl, because there's a few of us involved in it. It'll be every few weeks, because it'll be like league game, cup game, UEFA Cup game, back to a league game. So, and we're all taking tickets amongst us. So there's 9 of us involved in 3 seats. Clav looks for us, he does. Jack thought you were never going to do predictions. Utilize all 4 of Jota, Salah, Gakpo and Diaz. That's what I'm saying. And then if Jota doesn't hit the nail run, and you got Nunes to come off to eventually cause an absolute murder. On my channel, Mark and Kev is sound. Alright. Yeah, he can do predictions on this channel. Alright. Somewhere we lose this, it'll be so toxic on here. I don't know it would be toxic. I don't think we lose it. Excuses. I agree, Wig. Chelsea has a player called Jackson, who's that? He's handy, man. He's a speedy player, man. He could finish. The only difference is that he's been playing weekend preseason players, to be honest with you. This is a different ball game now, coming up against the likes of Virgil van Dijk and Kanate with his pace as well. I also have a habit of winning bets, Mark. Big sadly, well, let's teach these lad a lesson, yes, T12. So we KO. Spurs game finished late. We kick off in 8 minutes. Weeks. Nicholas Jackson's really good. Yeah. Do you ever do gigs outside of our? Yeah, Carl, I like that. Most of our gigs, or most of our big gigs, are pretty much outside. From where I live, you know, I do a lot of here, and then we go to Munich and we go back to places. And if you don't see me on for a few days, I'm probably have to flying off to somewhere else to do it. So there's a 2 hour this week, lads. There's about a 2 to 2.5 hour video of us playing at festival in full 4K 30 coming out, like with the film crew there, everything. So I don't bet it's losing market. FSG Mafia there to come down heavy on FFP. Yeah, loving it, looking forward to it. I hope he does too. We keep Jackson quiet, Chelsea be done, yeah. We keep the midfield quiet, man. If McAllister and the boys can keep the midfield quiet, Jackson's not getting a sniff. Carl goes sit on the loot. Spider CAICEDO will be alright. Joe Gary, at the moment, that's the only deal that's there. I sort of wanted Darwin to start from my... Oh yeah, I have my mind as well, man. But look, he'll come on and do his thing. I can see him scoring today if he comes on. Can't see Nunes starting many. Ideally want 3-0, Salah brace, Trent 3 assists and goal from Darwin. FPL is sexy. I've Sabasli in mine as well, I think. 7-0 Liverpool Spider. Yeah, you go, Gary. That's the spirit, man. Let's get the new guys on the scoreboard. Yeah. I had Jones playing. I got 10 right. No, I got him every single position right I got today. I'm well chuffed to myself. Jackson has looked good, yeah. Jones took a knock, otherwise would have started. Yeah. Alright, Dave. Forward to this. Hopefully a statement today. I'm good with Cody. Will you pop up? Yeah. Slatting in him. He's perfect, man. I think he's the best one we have. Look, lads, look at this fucking idiot. Look at that. Not only did he spell loser wrong, but he went to looser. How old are you, kid? 12? Jesus Christ. Hopefully we can get some situations with the front three isolated against Silva. Try and burn him for pace. Be sure enough, whatever your name is, Fidelis Abam, don't leave the stream, you know, by the end of it. That's all I'd say. Anyone else get super nervous for the first game of the season? You always do, but then, like, you know, the lads turn up and Salah scores his normal first game of the season. Tapped up ages ago. I would have put Savaslo in, but don't want to take risks to set. You wouldn't have? Okay. Seamus Moore, how's it going, lad? Welcome, it's been a while, bud. Darwin could be better coming on. I think so. But I think it'll rotate the other way. I think it depends on the games that Klopp is going to do that with what's his name? With you want to find they're already on the pitch. I was looking at the wrong fucking channel. That's what I was doing here. Shut up. Anyway, yeah, I think with regards Nunez, it'll depend on the game who he thinks will have the better impact off the bench. I don't think it's who will have the better impact starting. I think it's who will have the better impact off the bench, and I think Nunez will have better impact off the bench in this game. So they'll keep Klopp, you know, what's the mindset of Chelsea to be kind of busy. So anyway, so the Rebellion Punk Festival at Blackpool, top as usual. Nicholas is cool. From Nigeria, Chelsea 3, Liverpool 2. Makes no sense. Oh, you're a Chelsea fan, I take it. We said nothing. He comes in and says that. Yeah, I know. I'm doing good. Hopefully we can get a result today. Bodied him. Looser pool. I know, yeah. I love match days. I feel on TV. But we don't want a player that doesn't want to be with us. Yeah, but I mean, the only thing I can say to that, lads, is that people's heads are turned, agents get involved, it's all stupid that way. John Barnes, as I said to Jack there earlier, John Barnes wanted to sign for Arsenal. He was adamant about signing for Arsenal. He wanted to do that. Look what happened there. You know, Torres was supposed to go somewhere else. He wanted to go somewhere else. Didn't happen. Liverpool came in for him. Look what happened there. That's all I can say after these. You know, that's Salah takes the, you know. So I guess the Salah takes all pens, you know. Maybe. Let's see if Mac can take some as well. Big up Redbird and Seamus. I've got a turquoise 2021 kit on. Last time I wore it, we won 7-0. Lucky charm. Oh, nice one, T12. Keep that on. Never wash it again. So, not been well lately. And in and out of hospital. All is good now. I'm fighting fit again, ready for the new seasons. Sorry to hear about that, Shay, but welcome back, man. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Just need to sit on them. Afternoon, Red Bird, Big Jack, Hi Bird, but everybody's saying hello to each other. And let's fucking go is the one there, you know? That's what you want to be seeing. And we got Patrick Holden on Facebook saying, Reds all the way. No, the pop-ups that are going to happen are all live. I was just catching up and saying hello to everybody. So, Denali is an example. He didn't want to leave, but he scored in his debut. It's, you know, it's even about clubs that you don't want to leave, you know? That's a savage lineup, lads. Just to kind of keep you up to date with what happened today. This is the league table so far. And Liverpool, we want to be creeping right into that top 6 there straight away today. Yeah. And the lineup for anybody, if you can't see it there properly, is that. A bit worried about our midfield balance, but I hope it's okay. I think so, because I mean, Gakpo can get back in battle as well, and that's what I like about him. So, yeah. Newcastle, minute silence for CAICEDO. Newcastle look good. Today, Newcastle did look good, man. A long season. They've Champions League football and everything, man. It's going to be... What's this for? Who's that for? Who's the silence? What's the silence for? I don't think I need that there anymore. I want to see if I turn that off. Will that still pop up? Yeah, it does. Okay, so just turn that off. Cool. Send me out. Not good. 10 the league. Must do better. Actually, no, I think we're 11th or 12th. We're not even in the top 10 yet. So, moment of silence for Chelsea's last bit of decency. That. Right there. And I was just waiting for this time to start, lads. Whatever time I'm on is the time you're going to see. Please sync up with me. If you do put any spoilers into the chat, the mods will ban you. So, don't. I'd rather you come in and take the piss out of me and have a laugh than spoil in the game. Because spoiling the game means you're gone, you don't get to do it again. So, it's that easy. It's much more fun when I get to battle and have a bit of banter with you. Rival fans, obviously. Come on, Liverpool. There we go. Well, away, lads. 2023-24 season for Liverpool is away. Chelsea v Liverpool. And Henry, suitcase full of money around the Right. I want to see a lot of closing down now. Especially out of Jota. Jota's the main person I want to see getting into the Jurgen's getting pressing, because I don't feel that any striker since Bobby has really gotten into the role of pressing. But I can see he's pressing high on the defence there now. You want to see him doing it to the midfield too. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. One back. Why didn't he play it through? Well done. Gakpo. Oh, well done. Liverpool again, coming at him. Strong. Trent. Out to Salah. Into Szoboszlai. My 9. Oh, Jota with a header. Just goes a good bit wide. But first head in anger. Jota's getting his range. Mid-Ronnie, Tyler Wells. Can somebody ban him there, please? Oh, I don't think I think he's on Facebook. I'll ban him there straight away. So, banned from all live streams. Bang. Mid-Ronnie, banned from all live streams. Bang. Yeah. Let's get control of this game, yeah. Right, let's go. Yeah, anything like that, just ban from all live streams straight away, lads. I don't need them in the chat. I'd rather have quality over quantity, as I always say. Cool. That's the link to the game. So they come into streamers like me and they put it into the chat so people take the traffic over there. But what that does is that it makes people click on it and then take them away from my page. So they have to go, like, so it's grand people watching it on the stream on their thing or whatever, the TV, and then chatting to me on their phone or the tablet or whatever. That's what it's all about, really. Soboslai, Diaz, McAllister, great ball out. Trent, outside of the football, down. Diaz, Andy Robertson, good tackle. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up that way. What's the yellow wall there? Yellow for what, Riggs? I'm missing something. Wiggs is ahead of me. Wiggs, look at the time. That's the time I'm at. So if you can pause and match up with me, that'd be great. Oh, that's what Wiggs are. So okay, Wiggs, you're a good 30 or 40 seconds ahead of me, man. No, you're alright, buddy. I'm just leaving you know. Just in case people don't hear me at the start, I'll just keep repeating myself. It's 100% yellow card. Ooh. So that Chukwuemeka is less than 4 minutes in, man. And I know on the yellow card he can't do nothing for the game. He's just done it for Fabinho there pretty much last season, hasn't he? Well done. McAllister, man, he knows where everybody is on the pitch, doesn't he? Oh, if he gets away with that. What a ball, a little flick from Gakpo. Confidence, man. Oh, Diaz, brilliant, brilliant feat. I thought he lost it. There are 3 players. He just took out of the game. 3 players. Mind Bravo. Let's go. Lund. Gakpo. Oh, Soboslai. No. Trent. Handball. Handball, ref. It's a fucking handball. Lost it. Oh, it's going to be yellow as well. I put through. Ah, too much, Jota. That's a yellow card there as well. I get the ball in. Gakpo's having words with the ref already about the foul. That's a yellow card when the play stops. Has to be. He took him completely out. Yeah. Chukwuemeka, isn't it? Chukwuemeka. No, you're making me confused by reading that. On Soboslai, he's running through. Brilliant, Soboslai! Oh, he took it off his foot. Oh, Jota did a fucking thing when he just stole the ball off his foot and Soboslai just ran through about 4 or 5 players, man. Oh, so Jota we would just spoil his first fucking proper run. And Chelsea subs called, okay, Ugo Chukwuemeka. What the? Chukwuemeka. Try to say that drunk. Soboslai. Boss. No yellow card. Must have been the intent rather than the actual contact. Looked to me like he took him out. So what's it called? Ugo Chukwuemeka. That's what it's called. It's Suboslai. So there's like, it's almost like an N and an E. Suboslai. Then Preston's been good from Liverpool. Get out there, no Gakpo straight away. Don't give him a run. Don't give him a run. Sit well on Verge. Nice and calm. Man. Some of the stuff I'm seeing from Verge. Ah, that's a poor ball, Andy. He won the ball. Suboslai. We're just lucky that McAllister doesn't pronounce his way that the Spanish tongue does. McAllister. We'd have to use the fucking tongue and the teeth. Well done, Ibu. Well done. Well done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He just rolled him. Go on, what? Go on. Right, free. Well done. I need a full over pronunciation from you guys. Oh, almost. Diaz there. Almost caught Chelsea cold. Right. Ah, Diaz. Poor ball to... One step into him, step into him, step into him. Ibu. Still out of play. Throw into Chelsea on the left-hand side. Or no, right-hand side, I should say. A frantic start, I should say, from Liverpool. Been a better side so far. A handball. Is that a handball? Well done. Forge, it's a fucking handball. He's telling the linesman it was a handball. He controlled it here. Right there. Salah out. Well done, Jota. Cleared. Oh, he took it off the foot of somebody there. Right. Get down. Good defending. Then lads. I'm on top of him. Not a one, huh? Sterling doesn't know where to go. This is it, Trent. Well done. Down the line. Got out of play. As if you are there, be sure to say hello. What the hell is it? There's around 50 of you on Facebook there. I don't know how many is on YouTube. Can't see. It's 10 or 15 of you. Say hello. If you're in the chat, oh, give me a chance. Bro, what a block, Ibu. Come on. Go on, take him on. The line. Diaz, take him on. Jota moving on ahead, yeah. Great ball under hit. Gakpo inside. Salah, you over. The passes have been poor. Salah at the bar. Weaker foot as well, man. Oh my god, that was a sweetly top corner with his weak footage he was going to get. Ibu's been brilliant so far. Virgil's been composed. Back post, look at him, look at him. Oh, too much of DS. Diaz really has to learn that Bobby role as well, receiving the ball from Trent at the back post, making that late run. What a tackle that was from Ibu. Yeah, he's been brilliant so far. Brilliant. Verge as well, very calm, composed. Go on, Gakpo, stand out. Thought I would done off the Chelsea player, who wasn't. Yeah, I'm surprised Gakpo didn't shoot there, man. Well done. That's it. Cut out. Sebastian, last that in the midfield. Shooting, he does need to shoot for now. Step out him. Step out him, Dominic. He's offside there, is he? I'll win it. Well done, Dom. Chipped up the line. Oh, Trent! How could you lose your foot in there, man? I got stuck in his studs. His shoe came off. Tie your boots tighter. I'm playing football now over here, but. How are we getting on? Lee Reardon, how's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. I take it you're on Facebook. How are you keeping, buddy? Alright. Liverpool seem to be going. Oh, that was one. Alright. We've been good, yeah. As you notice, there's people on both Facebook and YouTube, so you can answer each other on the pop-ups that pop up on my screen. So. If it gets too busy, I can probably put a timer on it. Chelsea have kind of been stuck at home to just passing the ball around the back line. And there's no gaps being created for any of their players, which is a good thing from a Liverpool defensive perspective. One step in. One. Well done. Oh. No. It's brilliant from Ali. Chelsea fans clap for the first time in about 15, 16 minutes. Which means they're probably going to hear Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. Right. Poor ball from Sterling. He's allowing him to get in the gaps. That's the whole point. Sterling's trying to drag out Van Dijk and Robertson. But he's... that requires Gakpo to be back a bit, and that's where we kind of need Gakpo to step in when we're on... we're going to be all out attack. We get this, you know. But until we free up McAllister in that role, Sterling's going to see that ball quite a bit. This is why you need probably the DM in there. But then you're probably losing Gakpo out of the team. Yeah. That's a ball in. Great ball to Salah. Diaz is in the back post. Salah, what was with that touch? What was that touch? That was brilliant. I don't know. We won 6 of those on you, and then another few of the Europa League ones. Well done, Ibu. Oh. Ooh. One tried. Back to the keeper. That's it. Ali. Well done, nice and easy. Laid off from Dominic. There you go. McAllister. Beautiful ball to Salah. What a perfect ball. What a ball! Yes, a goal! Luis Diaz, Salah to Diaz, get in! What a ball! What a goal! What play! That was outstanding. Triangle passing, ball through up the wing, into Salah. Salah cuts inside, bends a lovely ball out to Diaz, past all the entire Chelsea defence, and it's 1-0 Liverpool. Get in. Get in. Well, you know, Fidelis. Should they just call you Chelsea fools? I don't know. Get in, lads. It's more than we deserve. We've been the better side by far. Great finish from Diaz. Great ball from Salah. And I was literally just saying it. That Diaz has to play that Bobby role of getting in on that back post. Coming in and making a late run. Look at that, lad. Beautiful. Beautiful finish. Ah. If you're Moises Caicedo, why are you wanting to join that? When you can clearly see that the only missing piece in our puzzle is right there in that midfield. Slightly missed. McAllister's doing perfectly fine. You just don't want him to have to keep doing that. There's Sebastian. Oh. So good. Luis Diaz as well. Get in, man. Well, the pressing, man. McAllister is a pressing beast as well. He just ran from one side of the circle to the other before the ball got to the player with a simple 12-yard pass. He was there, closing down. Every pass that was laid off there from that break, from that counter-attack was absolutely spot on. And it was only given out about the pass in a few minutes before that. I was saying it was just slightly overhit when it got to the last final third. Go, lads. There you go. What a ball. It's the ball from McAllister. Like he could have overhit that at any point, McAllister. But it was so deft touched right onto Salah's right foot. The football was sublime. I can't get over it. Anyway. It did all start with Saba, yeah? Oh. Right. Not one player is deciding this. No. He's telling him to get up. That's not a penalty push. It's a hand across the touch in the back. You don't give penalties for that. Anyway, what worries me... Over here. I don't read that. Worries me is our mids are naturally wanting to run for. Yeah, I know. Yes, we need the DM. But look, in fairness, McAllister's sitting very deep. That ball came from a really deep DM position. So fair juice to him. He's sitting there, you know. But he is pushing up when he needs to do the press. But he's not pushing up when we need to attack. So, you know, he's listening to Klopp. He's not leaving us open or anything, which is great. Go on, Salah, take him on. Take him on. Salah, you can beat him for pace. Right. In the middle. Brilliant. McAllister into that space. Okay. That's alright, dude. That's alright. Oh. Verge over on Jackson. Well done. Not in. Come on! That's not even a foul. You see here. That's not even a foul. There was no touch. He just stepped into his space. He didn't even touch him. Cameron just went out the passes. He was going. Make excuses to this one. Yeah. Get ready to close down Sterling here. Well done. Catch by Allison. Go on. There you go. He's gone. Watch the long run. Oh yeah, he's 100% watching this game. He's probably fucking around there somewhere. Because the possession stats are lying here because all of those possession stats were in Chelsea's defence there for the last about 10 or 15 minutes when they were passing it back and forward. Right, move on. Salah, well done. Oh, well done. Okay. I lifted it over the top. Brilliant. Headed on. Ah. Fucking Gakpo found his feet there with the ball. We were on again. Liverpool are making Chelsea's defence step up as well because that's a couple of times that Salah got in behind. The minute Chelsea do anything about going forward, it's completely open on both those wings. Completely. Oh, well done. Oh, you don't give a chance. Bellingham said Real winning the Champions League made him go there. So I wonder if Moyes is watching this, may make him come to us. Yeah, there's chances of that too, you know. Could have been a corner there. Could have been a good block there by Verge. It was just a deft touch. Here he is, by Mr. fucking 443. Todd Boyle. John W. Henry there as well. Oh, John W. Henry looking like the fucking Terminator, man. Oh, Helen. Step out him. Hello. Yeah. They're allowing Chelsea and James to get onto those wings, and then they're setting, as the ball is in the air, they're setting the trap to pull in on top of him. I like it. It's something to do with his family when going to London, and it's also to do with his agent in his ear. These nobody agents need to get out of the bloody way. Brilliant from Diaz. What a turn. Look at Salah in the back post. Oh, Salah couldn't finish it. Oh, that's a push in the back. Ref, that's the push in the back. Yeah, it's London's what he's looking at. But he'll still go wherever, he's after saying he'll still go wherever Britain wants him to go, but it's just his agent that's stopping everything. Yeah. Could have played it to Jota. Tracy, how's it going? Ah, that's brilliant. You were unlucky today against Celtic, weren't you? It's very hard to beat any of those two top teams up there. Well done, Kanate. Go. Diaz. And the ball. To McAllister. Well done. Trent covering there beautifully. Trent. Ah, McAllister, tell me there's a man on. McAllister got the ball taken off him there. You should have played it straight back to Trent. Well done, Trent. Well done, Trent. Well done, Trent. Did well there on Sterling. Just gone past the 27-minute mark. As you can see there. As you did today, they said move should be decided by Tiger. No, somebody else in the chat said it. We were talking the other day. And I think me and Jack were in the channel chatting away. Said, brilliant ball. Come on. Win it. No. No. Well done, Mac. Oh, Mac, well done. Ah, foul. Well done. Yeah, he's been very good, McAllister. Yeah. Imagine what happens when you take the pressure of defence off McAllister now. Great ball over the top to Dominic. Sabostley. More. Cross to McAllister. McAllister's just there waiting for a pass all the time. He gets into such good spaces. When they move up the side. Back out to Ibu. Back into Mac. Trent. Brilliant ball through to Salah. Yes! It's 2-0! Mo Salah! Is he off? No, he's got to be. That was a great ball from Trent. Is he in? Great ball from Trent through to Salah. Great ball if it is. Yeah, I just have to check it for offside because he was watching himself. He's just making sure. You see? Is he on? Yeah, there, yeah, he's on. He's been played on by the back, the centre, left centre, or right centre back. Brilliant. He's on. He's not looking at. Don't point looking at him. You're looking at the defender across the way. It's not closest. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Colwell. We're talking about the other guy over. Disassi, is it? Is that his name? So he's looking at that. That's not working. You go after the Disassi and Disassi's on. Play him on. Salah's watching him. Salah's watching the last man. He's not watching the dude that's right next to him. But doesn't his legs just have to be on? So if that's the case, he's still on McCallwell's back leg, no matter what. But it's Disassi is the one that keeps him on, no matter what. On. What? How's he off? What? How's he off? Look at the TV. Ah. Come on, lads. How is that offside? I thought they changed the offside that only parts of the body that can play the ball are offside. Oh, his hand was offside to the other player. So that doesn't count, so it has to go by the sleeve. How did they manage that? There was no line showing, no nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's supposed to be giving the benefit to the attackers, isn't it? I know what that is, man. If I see it offside, I call an offside straight away. But he didn't look offside there to me. Oh. Oh! Yeah, yellow card. Exactly, yeah. Oh, why is he doing it to Jota? Why is Jota getting the yellow card? That's the two midfielders now on the yellow card. I don't get that. They only call us that season that they called. They started saying Liverpool. We had was it two net positives on VAR that won us 3 points or something like that, and United had 13, and they were the main culprits that were calling us that. Done. Oh, well done. Oh, Ibu. Ah, Ibu, what are you doing? What the fuck was that, Ibu? Yeah, they had way more. Yeah. I know what Canate was doing with his feet there, man. He should just... Well done, Mac. Well won. Look at that close and down, man. What? It's... Yeah. Well done, Ibu. Humble said the other day that they were on about Europa League malarkey. I said you were in it last season, so you went. Yeah, the difference is we go into European competitions to win it. We don't go in it to just survive and take part. That's what I always say. So no matter what competition we're stuck in, regardless of the Champions League or the Europa League, we go to win it. On Verge. Listen composed. It's gotta be yours. So we're just seeing at the moment that it's... Well done, brilliant. Ah. Well done, Dom. That's some... Where's the offside? Where's the offside? Yeah, yeah. They're going to give him an extension on the contract so that they make money off him. They want to make money off Real Madrid. That's what they want to do. Which means Real Madrid are going to have to sell now. That news alone could force them to sell Tchouaméni now. Because they're going to have to make up funds over the next season or so to afford Mbappe. To get him a year early again. Out of his contract. That's if Klopp is still interested in Tchouaméni. Slays in the winner. Oh, it's a lot of space out that to get out to him. Well done, Ibu's been in there clearing everything out, man. Oh, yeah, fine, Verge. Well done. Well done. That there. Don't put the foot in. Oh, well done, Trent. Fuck me, Sterling. Too many. Florentino Luis is there. I've been saying Youssef Fofana for a long while. You know, there's a few of these type of players out there that can do the job if CAICEDO doesn't come. But at the moment, as we stand, we are still the top bidders for CAICEDO. There is no deal with Brighton and Chelsea. Chelsea are scrimping his grave and Brighton are trying to do what's right by Moises. No! 1-0. Yeah, poor defensive clearances there. Good youngster, but not amazing for starting every game. Yeah. We see this then if anything happens here. It's just one of these loopy balls. It's a weird one. It's scruffy goal. Cleared brilliantly by Ibu. Oh, no, it's a goal. It was like the 4th or 5th movement all over the shop. Oh, Allison did get a leg to it as well. Come on, just go up and do it the other side. I did say 3-1. 4-1 that way. Come on. Right. See, get ball out, Salah. Where's... Well on. Get ball out. Ah, Gakpo, man! Gakpo's had a poor last 10 or 15 minutes, man, with touches. He's been poor the last time. He's been brilliant at the start. But he's been poor the last 10 or 15 minutes. That's off. That's off. That's off. That's off, right? Because they can't have just gone 2-1 up. Hang on. We watch this now. Surely that's off. It looked off. That looked more offside than Salah's one. See this now. He's off. He's off. He's got off. It's offside. He's off. I said it. Call it. That's more offside than look at that. You can see it here. That's more offside than Salah's one. It's offside. It's offside. Yeah. Because Robertson is even further forward. So it's offside. Yeah. Offside. There you go. Nice and easy. That's why I didn't change it. I seen it was offside. Yeah. Yeah. It's offside. The lads played a good line. Can't knock him for that, like. Sometimes you have to use the benefit of the line and not just have to use your feet all the time, you know? Yeah. I think it needs a bit of chaos and Nunes out the second half. If anything's been getting in the way most. Well done, we just one ball back there. Yes. Oh, Salah through to Salah. Oh. Oh, only for Diaz last. The ball went away from him there. He was setting himself up for a long strike. Well done, Ibu. Relax, Forge. That's it. Trent. Brilliant. Brilliant. Down next to Vasley. Oh! So we nearly got Diaz in again. It's useful to a point. It's just I thought they'd taken the lines a bit, you know. The Salah's one would have been onside. Chilwell was a good bit off, but then it showed the Salah was off for some reason, and they were showing it by his arm, at the tip of his arm, which makes no sense. They were supposed to do it from the point where it can only be a part of a player's body that can score a goal. Right. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Ah, we can't be overplaying. We need to take a bit of possession as well, you know. Now do you notice that? Switches on over the back, watch it. Goal, is it? No. It's too easy going down that. Do you know what? No. There's not much happening on this right hand side and Trent side, but there's a lot happening over on Robbo's side. Robbo's not getting any help out there. More. Oh. Well done. Oh. Oh, jeez, every time we're just late. Oh, Jesus, guys, stop stepping in with the press. If you've got no cover there. We were unlucky with every step in. Well done. What it goes. Done. Oh, I thought Diaz got it. Left side needs sorting. I take Jad off, get Jones in there and play Sal and Diaz up front. Maybe. And Gakpo, I suppose, as well, will go up there, wouldn't he? Keep saying as well, James is a problem on that side. Yeah. When Chelsea are in possession, Gakpo should really be sticking to James. Just take the pressure off of Andy. Off of Robbo, I should say. Well done, well won. Well done. Ah, come on. It's not even the defensive midfielder, it's Gakpo's side. Gakpo needs to get back and help Robertson a bit more. Because McAllister's doing the role in there fairly well. It's that left hand side. Gakpo's pressing alright, but then he's open and it's leaving Sterling and James 2v1 and Robbo, which is just happening here now. We're good now that McAllister got across there now to protect him. Man on. Well done. Mark out to Salah. Every ball out to Salah has been beautiful from McAllister. Go on, take him on. Run at him. Oh. Not right. Oh, that's right. It's. But you see, what you call it can sit there. What we need is attacking midfielders that are also able to have some sort of box to box in their game, you know. Szoboszlai's coming back and he's protecting Trent on that side and he's doing a good job. He's after winning the ball back a few times. But Gakpo needs to do it. Because that's it. Sterling's getting too much room as well. If Gakpo can just stick on one of them and isolate Reece James out there, then you're laughing. But it is down to Gakpo to do that. Who we got in the bench again? Maybe look. Keller, Gomez, Nunez, Jones, Elliott, Simicast, Matif, Doak, McConnell. I said, beat off him. It's not a handball. Yeah, yeah. It's the ideal. Jota's getting injured here now, yeah. So might be the call in a minute. Yeah, but if he takes a knock, he's not going to do much run. He's going to stay back a bit more, which will allow Gakpo to drop back, allow Salah more room. They might even start stepping Reece James and Sterling back a bit, which will allow Szoboszlai and that to take a couple of strikes at goal. Yeah, he's giving out to Gakpo. He's telling him, get back, do what you need to do. It's calling exactly what I've been saying the whole time. So yeah, he's not ready to return. I forgot to do the added time. So much fucking added time in this game, and I didn't add it. But it's nearly up now anyway. Done. Gakpo's back there. You haven't helped him with the roll. Ah, come on. Step up pace. We're just settling in, not taking control. We did that last game too. Just need a bit of cohesion. We need to stop that. Shut that down on that side. Keep him quiet now before half time. At the last minute of this time added on. Counter attack on here now straight away. Mo Salah should be nowhere near this. He should be getting ready to run through there in the midfield. I like it. Chelsea with a free kick. Enzo Fernandez on the right hand side. Straight across. Should be called up after this. There's only 8 seconds left. Well, stoppages, I suppose, as well. It might be added on. You see. It's just on that side. Referee is leaving play on. Yeah, it's just that's one step in. That's it. Chelsea have gone into the game, but it's on that right hand side. They're not doing anything on the other side. Hold on, go on, what? Take him on. Ah. It's overhit ball. Out of play. There's an extra minute, so played on. That's exactly what we need to do, and I think Klopp sees that as well. But you don't want to sacrifice what we have in the midfield either for it. So the right call is to bring off Jota and move Gakpo up, and then later you could replace Gakpo with Nunez to bring him on and cause mayhem. It's half time, lads. That's what we see so far. Is Liverpool are the better side, with Chelsea grew into it. Chelsea are going to have more of the possession because they spent most of their possession in their own defensive line, passing it back and forth, back and forth. But then they started getting joy for the last 15 minutes with James and Sterling on that right hand side. It's an interesting game. Just what we can do now to counter it, really. It's what way we can cover that now. On our left hand side and Chelsea's right, going down that way. Yeah. Look, McAllister's had a good game in there, doing the job that he was asked to do. His passing's been phenomenal out to Salah, even up the line. I just think we need more creativity. Jota's not doing enough for me, but I said that at the start. I said I'd much rather start Nunez in there and know that you're going to try and get an early goal or something, and then maybe take him off later and Jota come on a bit late or something. I don't know. But there's a call for even taking Jota off, Gakpo off, bringing on Jones, moving Salah inside and putting Doak out on the right. There's Doak's on the bench now as well. I think a player like Doak could really like cause Chelsea to drop back a lot more. So we see. Salah's having good joy out there at the moment, you know. He's having good joy out there, but I just think that as the game goes on, it'll call for Doak and move Salah a bit in for inside. Oh, maybe. Right, Jesus. Right, lads, I'm going to get myself a coffee for the second half. So I'll be right back. I'll leave you with the usual video. The next time I could be able to leave you with my trip to Munich, because I'm editing that at the moment, and it's nearly finished. I just have to do a voiceover for it, really. Now, Gap was brilliant going forward from that midfield position, but he's not. He doesn't drop back enough at the moment to cover. You can see Klopp was furious with him giving out to him as well over it, you know, because he was thinking, right, McAllister, I can just see him. Like he's standing this way, and he can says I can see McAllister over this way, so maybe he'll cover across. But instead, it's Robertson just getting bypassed because it's passing inside. Sterling's in that space between Gakpo and Robertson, and then it's free enough for Reece James on the outside. So James is just cutting it aside to Chukwuemeka back out to James, back into Sterling, back out. So you just need to stop that zigzag from happening. You need to stick a player in there. I don't know, Jones is probably a better bet, or can Gakpo step up and do it? Maybe Gakpo just didn't notice that that was happening in the first half, because he was too busy thinking forward. Yeah, so Bosley was doing that job on the other side. There was nothing getting past him. Like, he won back a lot of balls on that side. He was playing well. Stephen from midfield is too light. The back line has no. I missed that there. Yeah. We don't have that. We don't have a. There's a couple of players that are good on that bench. That would more likely come on, and then. Well, yeah, it's the CDM is the problem. But even in saying that, like, McAllister would be doing the role that Gakpo is doing, so that's what we're looking at, you know. So that these issues wouldn't be happening if we had the CDM in there. So that's where it all stems from, really. But McAllister's stuck doing the role. He's doing it well, but he's just not getting enough backup to. He's not getting enough backups over to Robertson from the left hand side, from Gakpo's side. So. And it surprised me because Luis Diaz, besides getting his goal, was kind of non-existent as well on that side. So it wouldn't surprise me if you see a double sub or something like that, you know. Gakpo moving up that side. would surprise me because I even what Diaz is doing, he needs to get back and help. It's like Salah drops back a bit on the other side, but Diaz does need to give Gakpo a hand as well on that side. So if you're not attacking, he's got the pace to burn, man. He should be able to go back, cover. When the ball goes inside, he should be ready to run again. Yeah. Massive. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. If it's not going to work out, and it's not going to work out for put Nunes into that mix and bypass the midfield with a couple of long balls, and Nunes will call chaos. Nunes will call chaos there. There you are. McAllister, great ball, right onto the foot. Salah. Outside the ball to Diaz, beautiful. Yes, it's a great ball. Silence. I'm not yawning because I'm tired. I'm yawning because of the lack of oxygen in the room. Lovely ball. Fuck. Spot on. Chelsea's goal was a scrappy one. But our one was sublime. Just go and do that again a couple of times. Easy, right? The header beautifully cleared by Ibu. To Sterling. Cleared again, lovely by Szoboszlai. And then yeah, I don't think the midfield is there at all. It's just a matter of it's our weakened left hand side. We've always been talking about the right hand side with what Trent has been doing and stuff like that, but we've actually been okay at that side. It's obviously and Trent have played well together on that side. Our biggest issue is just Robertson's getting double teamed and nobody's there to help him. Diaz is not dropping back. Gakpo's not dropping back. Let me see what these guys are saying here now for a second before I get a cup. We do. Sturridge has to stop licking his lips, man. It's always been the same, isn't he? Oh yeah, but I think we're going for that Inacio at 45 million euros is an absolute steal if we do that. I just think they really want the priorities to get this center midfielder out of the way, and it all depends on how much we spend on that to how much we're going to spend on that defender. Yeah. Yes. Proper Terminator head up in him. Yeah, look, I think we'll go and do the job, but it's just a matter of the lads stepping across and cutting Reece James out of the game, or cutting Sterling out of the game. So if you're going to risk anything, just try to see who you're tucking on that side. Unless you risk taking off a massive player from McConnell. Don't know if Klopp will be that ballsy. Because if McConnell sits in there, you could have McAllister move out to that left hand side and cut everything out. You got a good goal. It was a scrappy goal. You know, they defended the first two really well. It's just that the drop of the ball is what caught them out, and it's just one of these timed moments. It was just scrappy. You know? Diaz's goal was sublime. Chelsea's was scrappy. But he finished it well. Right, lads, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I'll be back there in a second. VVD wasn't your choice. Who else would have been? I think so. I think Lavia's choice is still there. But if not, I'd much rather go for like a Florentina Louise or I've been saying Yusuf Fofana for a year and a half, lads. You know me. I'm sick in the teeth about saying about that dude. He's a bit of a beast. Him. Or with the news that came out today, this is the big one. With the news that came out today about Mbappe signing a new contract to add to his year, so that PSG can make the money back that they paid for him to Real Madrid. It would surprise me if Real Madrid were going to have to free up some funds and sell one or two of their big earners. You know, either Tchouameni or Valverde, and you can see Liverpool come back in for a Tchouameni straight away if Klopp really likes him. So we see how it works. Oh, Rob Alvarez captain, yeah. Yeah, a year and a half, man, I've been responding. Everybody was asking me, who the hell is he? And I said, always keep an eye on Monaco for defensive midfielders, man. They just create good. Their scouting team there's a couple of good lads in there that spot really good talents when it comes to that. You get Fabinho, you have Tchouameni, I know you're Fofana coming out of the same place. It's a no-brainer, really. Just watch him, and then the next one that comes out of there's probably going to be big as well. I think they have a hit and miss ratio of about 5 out of 6. So, alright, lads, I'll be back there in a second. Enjoy my bad jokes.
Look smouldering, bye. More smouldering. Even more. No, it looks like you're fat now. Okay. Oh, yeah, lads, what's the crack? This is Kev.
I am Kevin also. We are here to introduce our new at least once weekly podcast. It is called The Kitmen. It is about all things football. So we'll have Premiership football, European football, international football. It'll be a feast of football. There'll be comedy sketches, there'll be special guests, there'll be regular guests. If you're into football, this is the place to be to get your content, to get your news, to get all the gossip. Everything will be here. Obviously, it will be introduced by me, Kevin, and
Also Kevin.
so do tune in, lads. Don't let us down. Kevin needs all the support he can get. The Kitmen. Fucking amateurs. Did you press record that time? No, or what? Oh Jesus!
Still hard.
It. Oh, for fuck's sake!
And action. Oh, yeah, lads, what's the crack? This is Kev. You left me, mate.
Kitman, isn't that right, Kev?
It is right, and the old kicky boxing. And action. Sala do 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 do. Aha, what's crack, lads? Kev.
And this is Kevin also. We are the Kitmen. This is just a quick introductory video to introduce what we're going to... That's not even fucking making sense.
It's a quick introduction video of how to not do this at work. Stop looking at the camera. Stop looking at it.
I have to look at it. I have to... How else is this going to fucking work? Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, lads, what's the crack? It's Kev.
This is Kevin also. We are the Kitmen. This is just a quick introductory video. Just telling you a quick bit about...
And go.
Hello, my name is Kevin. And this is Kevin also. This is a quick introductory video about our new podcast, which is called The Kitmen, which will be on once a week at the very least. Talking about all things Premiership football, European football, and just football in general.
And Salah.
And Harry Kane.
Are we on? Ready to go? Hello, my name is Kevin, and this is... Kevin. Also. You're supposed to give when I do that, say Kevin.
Kitman! Scrack, lads. I'm Kev.
Hello, my name is also Kevin.
Look smouldering, bye. It's fine, all I got to do. Look smouldering, bye. More smouldering. Even more. No, it looks like you're fat now. Okay. Oh, yeah, lads, what's the crack? This is Kev.
I am Kevin also. We are here to introduce our new at least once weekly podcast. It is called The Kitmen. It is about all things football. So we'll have Premiership football, European football, international football. It'll be a feast of football. There'll be comedy sketches, there'll be special guests, there'll be regular guests. If you're into football, this is the place to be, to get your content, to get your news, to get all the gossip. Everything will be here. Obviously, it will be introduced by me, Kevin, and
Also, Kevin.
so do tune in, lads. Don't let us down. Kevin needs all the support he can get. The Kitman. Fucking amateurs. Did you press record that time? No, or what? Oh Jesus!
Still going.
It. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, lads, let's crack a lacking. Let's get ready for the second half. I have everything on mute here for a second. About to kick off the second half. There you go. Second half kicked off, lads. Perfect timing. Rob, yeah, chaotic. So you need a battler. Robert is a good battler, but you need somebody who's strong, like really strong. Robert can get into positions really quickly. He can do an old slide. What you're talking about, like using full on muscle to win balls back, it's just it's what DMs kind of tend to do. Oh yeah, he does. He does, and it's recent years he hasn't had anybody in front of him that could do it. Manny used to come back and help quite a bit. What is Verge? 5 over the top. Oh. 10 subs and a half, yeah. Oh, well done. Obviously winning it back again. Drive. Out it goes, Diaz. Ah, poor finish, Diaz. Thank God we got a corner out of it, though. Yeah. Jackson's either got a hit in the balls or he's got a groin problem. Oh yeah, the toe coming back down caught him. That was unfortunate. That was well won from Soboslai to Gallagher. How the hell were we ever linked to him? Imagine we were linked to Gallagher over Soboslai. Oh, Diaz was trying to dink that back to the post. I love Peter Drury, man. Just makes the whole occasion even happier, doesn't it? Yeah. Loads of gaps. This could be a chance for Dom to step up here from the second ball. You see the size of Canate to Colwell. Ball into the box. Ooh, near post. Trent. There's the ball back post. Verge knocks it back into the box. It goes over. Diaz. Jota wins it back still. Into Verge. At the edge of the box. Van Dijk! Oh my God, he nearly bent the top corner. Wow. That was almost the most FIFA 23 goal I've ever seen from the edge of the box. I think Mark, I said the same thing. I think Doak will cause him an absolute nightmare. I think it's time to start unleashing him on the Premier League. Well won, Ibu. Ibu's been great, hasn't he? Keep forgetting that like Van Dijk used to bang worldies in for fun before. Jata's been fucking defensively, he's just not been good enough. And then Diaz is back there. And then that's it. Ah, for fuck's sake, Jota, step into it, man. Well done. Ah, Mac. Brilliant. McAllister's so calm on the ball, man. That's it. That was sliding to McAllister. Brilliant ball back outside. Oh, first poor ball from McAllister. Didn't catch it nicely. I think it won't be too long. You know, with the extra time and all this coming in, you can make substitutions almost a bit later or earlier to have more impact. Chelsea are very deep defensively as well. Move up to Jota. Well done, Trent. Brilliant. Come on, Gakpo. Brilliant. What? Jota, lay the ball off. Well done. Andy Robertson, what a ball! Oh. Need more of that from Robertson, man. I missed a lot of that. He was brilliant at that for the first couple of seasons at Liverpool. And then after that bad season, and well, we still ended up in third, he limited his crossing. So Diaz has dropped back a bit on James when we're... There you go. Oh, well done. Brilliant. Diaz. And I hit the ball. Oh. Corner. Most in Premier League last season, same as Brentford 18 last season. Let's go. It's obviously the corner. Oh! How did that stay out? That near post corner from the pre-season. Handball. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going towards the goal. Could be a penalty. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was going towards goal. It stopped it from going towards goal. Changed the direction. The hands up. He's got to look at it. He's got to look at it. No, handball. No. I'm not streaming playing the game. I'm on a stream, William, so I'm not watching it on TV, but so no spoilers, please. Great ball. Sabaslai. Oh. Diaz. Fucking get the right touch, Mamela. It's a corner. Is it? That's the only way he got away with this because the ball was so close to his body. Diaz not get a better header on it. Because I say it, well done. Ah. That's the gap. The gap. Well done, Ali. Well done. Well done. Well done, Jota. I won. Salah going through. Ah. This game is so open, it's almost like both teams need a central defensive midfielder. Well done, Verge. Come on. Great ball over the top from Robertson. Oh, well done. Canate watching that. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Yeah. Step out now. Up on him more. Up on him more. Well done, McAllister. Brilliant. Brilliant defending. Sorry, Jota, man on. Salah. Gakpo. Salah, can you get away? That was a lot. Yeah. Oh. Verge. Ah. Well done. Ah, come on, lads. And Ali collected. Time. Ah, come on. Well done, Sabaslai. Brilliant. Ref, get out of the way, ref! We're on a fucking counter attack there, and Anthony Taylor gets the Sabaslai's way. Yeah. Right. Keep it out. Well done. Run, Trent. Why you on about no penalty, Will? What are you doing, boy? What penalty? What are we talking about? Are you spoiling the game, bud? Come on. I told you I'm 3 minutes behind. Or was that the one from before? Oh, he said he was 3 minutes ahead. Will ago. No, that was a while ago. We were talking about that one. He answered to that one. Okay. Are you behind or ahead, Will? Because that's the time that's exactly on my clock up here. Is the time that I'm on. Well done, Trent. Well done. Come on. Hello. Oh! How's there such a free kick after that? The difference is we're the better side. We're the better team. We have to take away the scruff now. We have to do something about closing off those positions. No. Get into the middle there, Mac. There you are. Brilliant. Gakpo's been poor. Right. What's Carl saying no for? No way, what? No way, what? Curtis Jones and so that'll be Jota and Gakpo. So he's not even giving Gakpo a chance up front. He's just getting him off. Well done. Well done. Come on. Well done. Well done. Why did Carol and Mark go nowhere? Mm. Who's getting top 3? No. Oh, yeah, I just realised that. Just the two of you said no, no way at the same time. I was like, what's the fuck? Is something happening? Was there a goal? Was there something? It's a poor corner from. Nicely cleared. Diaz, get it out. Well done. Out, lads. Out, lads. It's a messy fucking. Oh, ref. Come on. Yeah. I hate me. That it was it's just been a bad 10 minutes spell down over, sorry. Need Jones to step up to the Tortoise. Jones was there at the end of last season. Already Jones is sitting into that little pocket. Hold on. Oh. Funny. Is that? No. It's a goal kick, well done. Listen. Back. Come on. Step in, DS. That's as much as we know, both teams are like this, and it just goes to show you that they're better on their midfield wings, and we're better on our attacking wings, and that's what I can see at the moment that's making a difference in the game. Happened there. Who's slowing it down? IT12. Lynn. Oh, you left it. Damage is just taking control of that there. No for sure. That's it. Jones get back across. Lynn. I think so, yeah. We have to do it. The money, we know that the money's there for it now. I think we'll get two. Well done, Ali. I think we'll get 2 players in before the window. Yeah. Callister out to Salah, completely free on the left. The right, I should say. Inside. Trent. Salah. Back to Ibu. There we go. The line. Great ball through to Salah. Oh my god. Enzo Fernandez just something fucking ridiculous there. Softening. Yeah. Sit. Trent. Towards Salah. Well done. Service line. Into Jones. Great take, Jones. Sit. Sit. Salah. Nunez. Poor ball back from Trent. Jackson's on the run. Well done. Allison again. Poor ball from Trent there. Yeah. And yes. Make the run, make the run. Are we always facing back towards goal? Strikers. So brilliant. Blocked. Oh. Then. Source. It's going up. Yeah, it's goal kick. DBI were in that. There we go. Hopefully. Oh. You got Nick there. McAllister on the way to. So Fernandez keeps doing this drag back ball thing. So somebody just needs to stand and take it off him from behind. Off. No. Lund. Yeah. I said that. I said he was off. James has got a nick, I think. I take Nunez. It'll just prove that we have to keep starting him, to be honest with you. Salah, just to get his first goal in the first game of the season like he normally does. Oh, Ben Doak is coming on. Salah's going off. And Elliott's coming on. Diaz is coming off. He's not happy. Because he's not. In his first game of the season. Yeah. He's packing the midfield. Go on, Doak. Doak is already after winning the ball. He's already after winning, eh? Brilliant. Go on, Nunez. Brilliant. One. Obviously, guys. It's poor ball, Jones. He's looking for the killer pass instead of the right one. I said, brilliant. Better pressing off from us. That's it. Well done. Robertson. That's it. Throw a corner. Can't see. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Ball. Ibu, calm down. Lon Jones. Lon. All right. What's you offside? Why didn't he play it inside then? Klopp knows what he's doing, lads. That's why I trust. We all know Salah can score goals, but Diaz and Salah hadn't done much in the game in the second half. Doak came on in 5 seconds, won the ball back off Colwell so fast. Elliott's after winning it back there straight away. You know. It's what I like about Klopp, man. He's the manager of the team, not a player. So Salah scored a lot of goals this season. Fernandez did that drag back thing again. Every time he gets on the ball, he just constantly drags the ball back like a foot or two. So just fucking stick your foot further back behind him. Oh yeah, it could be. Well done. Jones already stepping into those positions down there. And then that's allows Robertson to intercept. Go on, Darwin. Go on. Well done. Don't push teams back. He has. But he'll just run it, yeah? You know? Sterling and Chukwuemeka. Mudryk is on. Who's that? Matson. Done. Dogs have to run across the whole pitch there. What? Say it well, one back. Brilliant. Brilliant. Ref. Well done, Van Dijk. Brilliant. Well done. Come on, John. You're not touching him. He's not touching it. That can't be a free kick, ref. He just sat down. How is that a free kick? It's about to kept backing off and back off. Your man just sat down and then your man said it was a free kick. Terrible decision making. Yeah. There was zero contact, Mark. That's the contact, Mark. That's exactly what he was saying. Zero. There wasn't even intent to contact. So Bosley knew what he was doing there to stay away from him. And the referee battled it. Well done. Right. Release it, Jones. Why are you dancing at it, Jones? Why are you dancing with the ball, Jones? Just give it to fucking Szoboszlai who's ahead of you. Why didn't he just toe poke it past Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai was running up the wing. He would have had Nunez darting across him. So we're going to Saudi Arabia League, and also there's a window saying open in a few weeks, so the league's windows have closed. It all depends on what happens in their country with the windows, but it's but the guy's neighbour's 38, mid-30s now coming up, man. So as I said, there's no big name player before 29 that's really going to the Saudi leagues. I think there was like one that's below 29, and the rest we're all close him down, close him down, close him down. Brilliant. Well done. Great closing from Robertson. Jones, what are you doing? Brilliant, Quan. So obviously take a shot, man. Just fucking shoot. It's gonna be a free. So obviously should have shot there. What? Alright, there wasn't a yellow card fucking tackle. What? Exactly. That's the whole point when I'm saying he just held up the ball. He could have just given it to Sebastian. Don't know. What's with all this stamping out shit that the referees are doing? You know what I mean? They're just giving them complete and utter control of the game and not allowing any sort of passion or any sort of thing within the game, so the players have to be robots. I think some of these new rules are a fucking joke, and they never complain about rules. I think that Ibu Willen. Calliston said centre box. Oh, didn't give him much of a chance there, lads. Well done, well done. Well one back. Bend it around him, McAllister. He's looking for that. He's looking for that bend and run. He's not. He's not caught. He wasn't caught. That's the whole point. Good ball. On half. Well done. Go on, Harvey. Look at the switch out on the other side. What? So Bosley. Oh. Trent. Jones. Trent. Ben Doak. I think two of... Was it two booked? Because the Enzo was booked with Jota and Chukwuemeka was booked at the start of the game. Alistair. Come on now. Well done. Jones. Come on, Jones. Just has to do the easy stuff instead of the fucking stupid stuff, like. We know there's a good footballer in Jones. He just has to do the simple stuff. You two players waiting inside for the player through. Do what they were doing to us earlier. Play the ball inside, make the run up the wing, go up, make space. Create chances. If our strikers start getting on the ball, with the ball coming into the box, we'll score. Go on. Why did he keep it on the floor? He gave him a terrible ball. He was too rigid. Well done. Well, lads. One dog. Well done. We've been the better side now the last. Oh, ref. Oh, he gave the card to McAllister for saying the card. But that's a yellow card. That's more of a yellow card than Ibu's one will ago. He gave him the yellow card because he said it should be a card. And now the referees are giving yellow cards to that. Fair enough, they want to crack it, don't do it all the time. But the foul itself is a yellow card. Was the fella you were trying to tell me about that earlier, was it? So we lobbed the verge to the back post. Headed across. Yeah. Poor ball. Poor ball. Get over, Verge. Well done. Great blocking. Well done, Harvey. Harvey's been brilliant since he came on. He's been watching everything. Go on. Ah. A ball! But it can't be up if it was cleared out. Hang on a second, Anthony Taylor. The ball was cleared back up by a Chelsea player. Have a look. We see this. Yeah? Five minutes added on time. Yeah, Chelsea have been dire for the second half of this game, but go on. What a... It's the overhitting of the ball. Some of the passing from the long range has been poor. Liverpool's part. So you see. I would just... Overall, we've been the better side. Chelsea had a good 20-minute period in the second half. Come on, go on, step in, lads. Come on. Jones. Stop watching. Well done. Aye. Ball up over the top. Savasli getting in. Well done. Well done, Nunez. Well done, Nunez. Won that back beautifully. Go on, run that back beautifully. Nunez! Corner, is it? That was bending in if it wasn't deflected. That was brilliant from Darwin. Oh my God, it would have bent in. Took a wide. No, but it's the referee said it was offside because it was Elliott was the last ball person to play it. That was going in if it didn't have a deflection. Corner ball. Too easy for the keeper to pick up and claim. Well done. Well done, Ibu. Oh no, Trent! What a tackle! What a tackle! From McAllister. That's it. Out it goes. Out it goes. Guys, get out there. That's it. You want that? Yeah, 1 minute. Done. People complained about the players that came off the bench and that they're not good enough, whatever like that. Probably Doak has been, at the start he was a bit effective, but Elliott's been very effective since he came on. Darwin's been very effective since he came on. And Doak hasn't had a chance really on the right hand side yet. Oh, Van Dijk is out of position. Trent has been great at clearing the ball today. great. Yeah, I know, but in general, like, you know, they're saying there's not enough depth or not enough backup. I mean, the lads that came on there did well, and if they can have that kind of impact all the time, they can change games, which they've done since they came on. Right, that's it. 30 seconds. If there's anything more of it on. Game over. 1-1, lads. Chelsea Liverpool, no surprise. Yeah, we have to think of that as well, you know. We are missing a couple of the midfielders in there, lads. And the defender. Obviously had a great game. Yeah, Claude was probably saying to Savage, take a shot a couple of times. Don't be worried what's going on. It's a tough away game done, lads. Tough away game. Chelsea had a lot of the possession in the first half, but in the defensive thing, but we were the better side. They were the better side for the first 20 minutes of the second half. And then, you know, it was a bit even after that. And then for the last 15 minutes, we were the better side when we made the substitutions. McAllister was fantastic. McAllister was outstanding. Like, you have to have a look at what we're missing. Ibu had a good game there today. Virgil was tidy, but then you have to see is why what is happening that kind of goal that Chelsea scored was allowed to happen. You know, McAllister was brilliant today. Chelsea fans are booing Liverpool for some reason. It makes no sense. You drew at home. We did. What I gotta say is we didn't score. We didn't get enough goals. Obviously, very fucking Michael Owen thing of me to say. But in the chances that we had, and we could have finished them off but we could have scored another 4 to 5 there easily. And the Salah chance, the Nunes chance at the end, Salah hitting the bar, you know, Diaz that could have gotten that second goal for himself. Yeah, there's a few of them that should have gone in. There was no real cut and dry chance except for that Jackson chance in the second half that he could have scored when he was battling Ibu to go in and Alisson saved it. So game could have ended 5-2 to Liverpool. He didn't that. And neither did they were isolated. So we need players in the middle of the park that's going to do it. And McAllister and Szoboszlai are those two guys. But it's without the two of them in there and that CDM sitting behind him, it's not going to happen. So now I don't care about who gets game time between Gakpo and Jota and Nunes or any of these guys up front. I only care about who's going to come in there and help McAllister and Szoboszlai, you know. So that is the priority for me. I think you get one of those guys in, and I think you can take it a bit easier on the defence as small, but where we can still try and get in the defender if we can near the end of it, near the end of the window. But I'd even be, at this stage, I'd be happy with going up and getting a proper CDM and even bringing in some sort of loan centre-back for the season until we're covered or till January or something, you know? Yeah. They were immense today, freaking hell. I don't know. I wouldn't say. I definitely wouldn't say that Ali was the man of the match. He made 2 good saves there, Carl. But McAllister for me was brilliant. Szoboszlai was brilliant. I loved everything that they did. Szoboszlai won the ball back so many times in midfield as well for a person who's more attack minded. But McAllister just he ran the park there for most of that first half. You know, some of the passing was sublime. The pass that led to the goal. Dominic winning the ball back into McAllister. The ball is chipped right onto Salah's foot. Salah's passed straight through to Diaz. You know, for me it's between Kanate and McAllister. McAllister probably just shows it for the way, and Ibu probably could show you as well, man, going by the start of that second half. So yeah, I think we're all saying the same thing. It's either McAllister or Ibu, really. But we chat. Maybe mute this here for a second. So I might try to update the league as it goes. So where's the Premier League table now? After that, does it even change? No, it doesn't. So there's no point in changing anything. Although, who moved out of the top spot? A second out to edit this. This is all new stuff to me. To say who's in there that shouldn't be in there? Oh, West Ham is it? Yeah. So if we change that to so that should update, I think. No, Chelsea are up that way. For some reason it's in the wrong order, but it's I don't know why that's the next Chelsea are bottom of that 10. Just by being C over L with us. You like to say hello. Alright. What is this? Liverpool put another bid in for CAICEDO. We don't have to put another bid in for CAICEDO, Panov. You do realise we're still the leading bidders. Chelsea haven't agreed anything with Brighton. It's been confirmed that there is no deal in place. There's all talk, but it's way ahead of the mark. There is no deal in place. They're still hashing out. There's no proper bid. There's a deal being worked out. And whether that works out, then it'll come back to Liverpool and they'll just say, look, after doing all of this, Liverpool could say, yeah, bid $1 million more. And then Chelsea won't be able to do anything. They'll have to go and do more. Shame as well. John Barnes really wanted Arsenal, and he was almost disappointed when he went to Liverpool. And when he did go to Liverpool, we seen how that turned out. So players are like that all the time. They want to go to places and they don't get the chance to go. Gakpo wanted to go to United. That went on and on and on and all. That didn't work out. Came to Liverpool. Now he's happy. It's mainly his agent. Gakpo is really that's why I say Gakpo is really good going forward in that midfield role. I just think, you know, when you've got people like Sterling and James on that right hand side that can they used Gakpo's reluctance to come back in that second half, early second half, or sorry, the end of the first half to kind of against him, and it made him look like he was an issue in there, but it wasn't really. Gakpo was really good on that left hand side going forward. He's really good in a balanced game, but when you have a game where you can be overhauled on that side, then you would want him kind of a bit further forward and out of the way. So look, get a CDM in there, and it's going to be a CDM, McAllister and Szoboszlai. We've already decided. We've already seen that. We've seen how good those two lads have made us in that midfield when they've come in. Just need that defensive cover. No, that would have been in place anyway, because I mean, if that deal has already been agreed, they would have taken that into consideration, and the deal could have still gone forward because that was just going to be, that was going to happen anyway. So, with that deal, it would have to be, if the deal didn't happen, then they would have to go back and revamp it to just take him back out of the deal and then do it a different way. But at the moment, that's all. Whatever deal that they're doing with Brighton that's already in there. Has to be, but it just depends. That Chelsea are trying to do it in such a way that it makes it so appealing that even if Liverpool come in and go over their bid again, that Brighton can't say no, and that's the whole point. So Chelsea have this one chance at a deal. I think they spoke to him, yeah, but the problem was the pricing that wanted with him. So, and Liverpool didn't want to do that deal because Liverpool are very, very, they'll pay the money for a player that they deem is ready to go in the position. If it's players that's not ready to go in that position, Liverpool won't pay the money. If we just call it that way, that's just the way the club works. Call it that's how you see it. Liverpool won't pay the money for potential. They'll value him at potential. They won't value him at finished. And that's the issue there. So to say hello. I think all of this comes down to what Chelsea do with the CAICEDO deal. Lavia is only we'll go to this dude if Liverpool beat us to CAICEDO. If like the whole deal, there's 100% a Bowley backhand deal going on with your man Manuel Sierra for CAICEDO, and he's holding everything up. I think that in the contract that he has with CAICEDO, because he was able to get him out of South America to go to England, I think there's a deal in place where he controls everything that CAICEDO does. So Trent did play a good game today. He was very good as well, and I think that he controls everything he does. And if CAICEDO only came out and said something, maybe you'd know. Yeah, but I always think that Lavia was being brought in also with somebody else. So, you know, you'd rather have two potentially good players in there than one potential and then nobody else. So Fabinho leaving and Henderson leaving was a massive spanner in the work for Klopp. So, I mean, this is not down to the club, it's not down to Klopp. The two players gave no indication that they wanted to leave. And then all of a sudden these deals came in and they're just like, yeah, you know, I'm done. I've worked too hard at Liverpool, I'm wrecked now. And then they're like, yeah, I'll just go off and have an easier time and finish off my career in the Saudi League. So, thanks for sharing that, Mark. Well, there's more than 110 million there, sure. I know that. There's definitely, we haven't spent anywhere near any bobs for FFP. Nowhere near. Like Darwin Núñez comes in at 64 million, and that won't rise to that 100 million unless Liverpool were to win the Champions League in the first two seasons, or the Premier League in that time, where we'd probably see some of that bonuses, you know, and it could revert to a sell-on clause eventually or something like that. So there's all of these little factors that take into place, and he's not anywhere near the wage of any of the senior players of Liverpool either, you know. So I don't think we were arguing about it. I think that's way off the mark. I think Liverpool put in a 30-odd million bid for him and they wanted 50. I don't think it's 2 million or 3 million anyway. I think it's all of these people talking on Twitter and doing all that. Nowhere near that. I think Liverpool have a package in place where they went about 38.5 with add-ons up to 42. And that's what I think where they are. I think Chelsea came in because they got a sniff that maybe Liverpool want to do a deal at 45, so they come in with a 48 million deal. At the same time, while also saying, right, we know you're sniffing around CAICEDO deal because we haven't done the deal yet. So let's just put a spanner in their works there. So that's what Chelsea did. Chelsea were panicking. They're putting panic bids in, and that's what that is. but we're nowhere near breaking financial fair play at all. Like, we can go and buy another, Jesus, 8, 9 players if you wanted to. It's not the issue. It's the right players to suit Klopp's style. You know, if you're used to the young lads coming on today and changing the game back in Liverpool's favour, they were smart substitutions. They came in with energy, and you know they were so worried about what Doak can do on that side because people have been talking about him lately that they sat back a lot more on their left hand side, Chelsea, and on our right, and Nunez was a nuisance when he came on. It's just Nunez is just a comfortable zone away from being a really complete player when he gets going. You know, if he loses some of his chaos on the ball when he has it, but that run at the end, man, it should have been bent into the top corner only for that little nick from the young lad that came on who got through, or whatever his name was. So Trent is talking to this Sky Sports team now. Excuse me for the yawn. It's a fucking fan going off here. I bet you I made at least 4 of you yawn. Yeah. Well, no, we're not saving 50 million, Carl. On wages, no. It's 8 million and 8 million for Fabinho and Henderson, 16. Who else left? Oxlade-Chamberlain is another 6.5. Naby Keita was lower than that again. It's around 5.5, so let's say that's 11, 12, 16, 28 million maybe per year. There. You don't really count any of the young lads that come back and forth from that there. You don't really count them. So let's call a spade and just say an average of 30 million with bonuses or something like that. We've also put that back into Szoboszlai and because Szoboszlai I think is on 140 a week now. So that's the bones of 6.5 again. So we've already replaced, take that back. So that's 23.5 million left over. Milner at the end was only on 50 odd thousand a week. To 70 depending on the bonus appearances or something. So let's add that 0.5 to that. We'll bring it back up to 25. And then you have McAllister's wages, which is about 150. So let's say about 7. That's down to 18 million left over surplus from wages. So I would say that you're looking at the 110 million already being there, and then you were already looking at the Henderson and Fabinho and the wages saved as being the bonus on top of it. So there's still another 80 million there on top of that. So Liverpool still have close to 170, 185 million to spend if they want to. Szoboszlai gives the Gerrard voice where he plays a lot of tracking back. That he was brilliant, man. That's what I say. That's why he also had a show for Man in the Match for me today. There was but Melo was only a percentage of wages. Okay, we didn't pay his full wages. Like we took him off of UVA's hand to do half and half. So you wouldn't even count that really. And he had to play to do that as well. So he wasn't getting the full wage like that. We always take a loan player on a clause, and both parties plus the player, if he agrees to it, would have to say we're doing that, or the wages becomes a percentage while he's there. So still about 20 million. Yeah, I just say that. Yeah. That's an extra 20 million coming in. The deal with Google Pixels brought it up. That's where this money's coming from. Let's call it space. There's 150 minimum there that you can look at outside any money that we know is available. I know you're trying to sell this. I like Trent's words here. Just listen to him here for a second. Yeah, and there's still almost 3 weeks left in the window. Have we got now 21st, 29th, 2 weeks over the things? Yeah, 2.5 weeks. There we go, and he's talking about players. He's full of fights. See you later, Shea. Nice one for happening, man. Chelsea had the I think both halves were very, very even. I think Liverpool had the first 30 minutes of the game. Then there was a balance. Then Chelsea had the last 10 to 15 minutes plus the injury time that way. And I think Chelsea had the first 25 minutes of the second half. There was a balance of about 10 minutes, and then Liverpool had the rest of the half. Very balanced. The draw is a fair result, I think. But we could have scored more goals. They only got in like twice. Sally made 2 saves. Did it well. So. Right. I'm just trying to say, I know Trent is gone. Studge is talking to the lads. Studge doing anything but dancing and being funny and looking all kind of grown up, but still holding the swag is just a weird thing to try and take in and behold. So yeah, really is. So now we see one more game for the end of the weekend, which is United Wolves tomorrow night. So we see what way that one works. So two teams on the opposite ends of whatever's going on this season so far. It is this sassy goal, man. Should have never happened. No, I get that, but like when I say that as well, Tenny, I always turn around and say, yeah, you take that. It's not that he said he never said he didn't want to play for us. His preference is just stay in London. It's got nothing to do with Chelsea. Like he last year when Arsenal were coming in for him, he said his preference would be to go to Arsenal as well. So it's got nothing to do with the team choice. It's where he wants to stay because his family's all rooted down there, and he didn't want to uproot them or do anything in his situation. So Liverpool would have to make the complete package from, they would have to really sit down with him and say, look, we're going to get you like we're going to do a little complex or something like that where we can put you into with the family and do all of that and get him a big enough home. They'd probably have to throw a house or something into the fucking deal or something like that. But he did say that if Brighton decided to go with the Liverpool deal and they couldn't do anything about it, then he would take the Liverpool deal. He just wants to play for a bigger club, but he'd rather stay in London if he had the preference. That's according to him, but according to his agent, it's I might make 4 million between the deal that I'm going to get for Independiente and this player, and I can get 10 million because backhander from Chelsea, fucking Independiente said they might give me 3.5% of their deal plus the deal I can make on top of this. So that's what you're looking at really. It's pure greed from Sierra, but it's also he's got with the deal that he has, he's got the say over what CAICEDO does, really, isn't he? It's like the day back in the days with what do you call Tevez and Mascherano when they came into the league first. They were like third party owned and all this kind of stuff. It's that kind of deal because he got him out of the South America, I'm pretty sure. So should be you can look at that deal. But yeah, I think we've kind of started a bit openly slow. Then once we get that CDM in there, it'll give us so much more control in the middle of the park. Liverpool Echo saying 44 million a year on wages this year. No, fuck Liverpool Echo, they haven't got a clue. Let me have a look at that. Let me see who they got rid of. I'll have to look that up. No, it was going to annoy me. Alright, so 2023. No. Okay. So Fabinho. So we got 46, which is 42 million pounds. Jeff Burnett. Bobby Firmino's wages. I completely forgot about him. Alright, so we add that back into the mix. That brings it up to about 28 again. Navigator, no. James Runner, no. 28. So it would have been around the 44 when I didn't add Bobby Firmino's. But it still only lands us on about 28 million extra. Carvalho, I don't know what he was on. We wouldn't really count this because it would have been below the 50k mark. So Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita leaving with a big, and Fabinho leaving with a big money earners. Then you're going down steps to Henderson and whatnot. Henderson, yeah, and then you're going down again to James Milner. So yeah, leave it that way. About it would be around 44 million euro because you're talking about 36 million pounds. If you bring it back up, so that leaves around 28 with the thing with splitting the money between the two lads, Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister coming back in. So yeah, 20. Let's call it a 25 million pound mark. Bonus is out. Balance in 25, and then you're looking at the money for Brian Henderson, which is 42. So 42 plus 14 is 56 million pounds. 76 million pounds. 86, 84. No, 80. 84. Yeah, 84 million pounds of the money that's saved. And then you're looking at the money we just bet on CAICEDO. So no, just I included that sold. Like that's where I got it to 84 million. It's, yeah, I have to stay non-biased when it comes to this card. At my point, I'll fully go FSG out once I don't see the backing in there. What's this? No, United are chasing Amrabat. They have been for a while. To be honest with you, I don't care about anybody chasing. I've always said to the DMs that I wanted Yusuf Fofana at the start, and that was my personal choice. Has gone on to Liverpool wanting to do it, like, you know. So because let's say now, you know, one of the rivals turn around and buy Fofana or something, somebody come back and me just say, "Oh, we got your player." No, you didn't get my. You just got a preference player of mine, not the club's. So lads, don't read any local newspapers. Like the Liverpool Echo or the Manchester People. All these newspapers have no credibility when it comes to they're all owned by clickbait pages now, and they're all owned by clickbait pages now, and they have no credibility whatsoever. They get no information off the clubs at all. The Athletic have a good rapport with Liverpool. David Ornstein, James Pearce. Paul Joyce is your go-to man when it comes to Liverpool information. He's always been credible. He's been there since the 90s doing it for them. So, so there's a load of stuff like that. Anything else that's put anywhere. If those lads aren't tweeting it, and the mind for Mr. Romanda, he's been shown up to be a clickbait merchant recently. He's able to get some sort of information every so often, but he's he just rehashes stories and puts them out there, trying to get as much information as possible so that he can get the ad revenue off of Twitter. The new ad revenue off of Twitter. Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, it's all money. Chelsea and City are in big trouble over the next few seasons. Some fella tried to tell me on Twitter yesterday, and he was just like, "Oh, you mug, we got rid of what do you call me? He called me a div. That's the thing, isn't it?" And he was like, "We got rid of we got rid of this person. Oh yeah, Mount and somebody else. And I was like, yeah. So including that, and let's say some wages that were released, and whatever brings it up to 243 million in the last year or so. What about the 605 done within this 3-year period spell? Where's the rest of that money being made up from?" And they're like, "Oh, because the deals are going over 8 years and this and that." But I said, no deals are allowed to be done like that anymore. He says only a couple of players. Yeah, I think we're time with Chelsea. Really, I'll be honest with you. I think we're putting them into FFP so that they can't do any dealings over the next couple of seasons, because they'll be hands tied behind their back, jobby like. So wouldn't surprise me if we did that. Made them up their offer so much that we grab Lavia, we grab somebody else, and then stick a sneaky one in there for Nassi or somebody along that, David Hanko or somebody like that can come in and do the back line. And so even though money coming in for that sponsorship on the front of the jersey, it's 45 million quid. Just to get these kind of things, that's not that much money at all. So what's that? 5,000. What's the minimum stadium size for the thing? Oh, is it? It's what of Luton Town. So I want to know. What do Luton have? Phil Moss, Liverpool. How are you? Where am I looking at? Here. Everything big trouble for spend too much. There's loads of them there. Liverpool have just been in the black for so long. Like we've done it the right way. And the problem is, dude, we have so many fans that are complaining about Liverpool not doing the business that City and Chelsea and Everton are doing all that, but they're breaking the financial fair play rules. And Liverpool don't do that because it's against the rules. So we're the only ones that's probably out of those top few that are sticking within the rules and not overspending on players. You know, Arsenal could be in that bracket as well fairly soon, but it's, you know, they have a large stadium, they can cover the costs of that. Yeah, you gotta look at it from the perspective. Pochettino's here. Oh my gosh, stop yawning, Kev. Right, lads, I'm gonna have to start finishing up the stream here. She needs to do a small bit of work. I need to jump onto Jack's show as well. I mean, I don't know what time your show is going to be at. I didn't get any message. Oh, what's going on there? Right, yeah. No, I'm yawning because there's no oxygen in this room, and the minute I open that door now, I wake up again. I need to. So we're trying to buy a new house now at the moment, so I'm going to be moving the studio to wherever we go, and it's going to be a wider room with like bay windows and stuff like that if we do get that house. If not, we go to another one. Oh, my camera froze. Stupid thing. It does that from time to time. That's the heat out of the back of the PC, I think. Just the camera gets too hot and then freezes. Anyway, lads, I'll leave it there. Jeez, that's a flattering picture of me, isn't it? But anyhow, lads, I'll leave it there. I'll see for... I mightn't see for the Bournemouth game. I'll let you know. The first show is starting that day. So unless we do one early in the morning and get people in for the games, and then I get back to do the match, I'll let you know. We'll see what time we're doing that. I might be able to do the watch along and then go down for the show and then go to a gig. I'd much rather cancel that gig next Saturday, if I'm honest. I would love to cancel it next Saturday. I have too much going on the Saturday that I might ask the lads to cancel it. So we'll see. I'd rather be able to do my shows, the new launch of this TV show, and do whatever. Right, lads. I will see ye hopefully Saturday. If not Saturday, I'll see you for the following game after that. But I'll be on every day on I'll be on every day on with Jack's channel, and we're doing, and the Kitman stuff is where you're going to see this new show. So we'll see. We should have brought in a centre back last year, but it's just none available really. But there is now. So right, lads. Good luck. I'll see you later. Yeah. Oh, what's he saying? No, sorry. Alright, I'm going. Good luck.